Good afternoon, YouTube. It is 12 o'clock on the dot where I'm coming from. And I want to take a look at this project called DMarket, or DMT for short, because it looks like there's a lot of upward potential here and a breakout could be imminent. And of course, this isn't a lock or a guarantee or anything like that, but there are a few things in this market right now that make me think, this could be a really good time to get in with this little speculation and try to ride a wave up. So the first thing we're looking at here is the whole chart from coinmarketcap.com showing the price just kind of ditzing around all the way down to, what is this here, about 31 cents, hovering about 45 cents, and then racing upward all the way to $1.85, and maybe even higher on some of the minute trading and so on. And then subsequently coming all the way back down, and right now at 53 cents almost. So why did this happen? Well, Bittrex and Upbit. It got listed on Bittrex and Upbit, and there was a buy-in that from, I guess, the people in the know that sent the price flying upward. And then once it got listed on Bittrex, the price kind of has come back down. So, but when new projects are gaining notoriety, they're listed on bigger exchanges like Bittrex and Upbit, and DMarket has that. So that's like one thing in its favor. New project just got listed on a bigger exchange and just saw a huge influx of price action. So that's just one sort of indicator that there could be some potential here. Now, let's look at a couple other things here. I had this all arranged. Okay, so this is the Reddit page for the DMarket, and you see it's getting updated regularly. A lot of people in the community talking about it. This isn't some sort of dead project where there's like maybe a thread every 2 weeks where someone asks, "Hey, what's going on with this?" No, I mean there's stuff going on. And anyone thinking about buying this, obviously do your own research, but just for the overview, it's pretty active. The website itself here, I'll just click here. I mean, anybody can make a website, first of all, but they have I have a use case in that it's basically just a currency for people who play video games and want to sell their little video game products between each other. I'm not a big gamer, so I don't know that much about this particular niche in the market, but it certainly seems, I know there's other projects doing this, but it seems pretty flashy. It seems to have its look together, so that's a good thing. I would suggest, if you're thinking about buying this, also read the white paper, do the detailed research. Again, this is just an overview, but when it comes to the pure speculation, sometimes the charts can matter. So now we're looking at the price of DMT, or DMarket. I feel very weird calling it DMT, because DMT, as some of you might know, is also the most powerful psychedelic on earth, and has quite a reputation among spiritualists and people just kind of seeking an intense psychedelic experience. But DMT does get you very high, so I'm hoping that DMT here will also go very high and sort of parody itself. Anyway, when it came on Bittrex, we was way up there. Like some of the first trades were like sky high, but that doesn't matter. A lot of volatility coming all the way up to, what is that, about 22,000 Satoshi, 23,000 Satoshi, all the way down. Bear market, seeming to start leveling off a bit. Plunged, held around 8,000 Satoshi in this area, and now is really around, got down to 7,000, then 73. And to me, when you go back and look at the pre-Bittrex announcement price, where it had leveled and stabilized, let's take you guys in a little tighter on this to show you what I mean. The stability in this price right here was about in the 40 cent neighborhood, maybe a little bit higher, and then some plateau in the 57 cent area, and then run, right? So with regard to DMarket, let's assume for a moment that nothing has changed besides the fact that it's on Bittrex. Now, one could say that the people who had all the coins initially just dumped them all back out on the market, and they're gone, and all the new people hold it. If it has momentum, anyway, I'm starting to ramble a bit, and I'll admit this, but there's this also sort of reoccurring pattern with small cap crypto projects when they get listed on big exchanges. Sometimes they're just subjected to manipulation, and anything that goes up from, what is this, 38 cents on March 26th to $2 on March 27th, okay? And then comes all the way back down. Something. That's all I'm saying. So looking at the charts, it's a small cap project. Very risky, very volatile, guys. I'm not saying like dump your entire bag into this, but if you're somebody who keeps a little money on, let's say, the Bittrex exchange, and you like to do a little day trading, the upside on this for the daily looks pretty promising in my opinion. Let's see what TradingView has to say about indicators here. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm not like a professional market analyst, so sometimes it's kind of nice to just click this thing, show more. And once again, this is not a lock-in, a way to predict the future or anything, but it does look at all these like fancy little indicators that would take you an hour to calculate on your own. And okay, so on the 15-minute, I got sell. Let's check the 1 hour. Strong sell on the moving average. And daily. And I really don't think the weekly or the monthly are going to be reliable on something that's only been around for a couple of days. So honestly, the reliability of this on something that's such a small market cap that has just been listed, it's very dubious. But you will notice that the volume, sorry about that, is going to come down a lot. I mean, right now we have, what's the daily volume at? What is that, like $1.1 million of daily volume? And what was the pre-Bittrex daily volume averages? Because a lot of times these coins, when they return back to their pre-exchange listing price and volume, that's the biggest indicator as to when you want to get back in. So pre-Bittrex announcement volume, maybe 250 to maybe let's say 200 to 250, even 300, and it's that sort of range a day. And now we're still, I mean, if watch my cursor here, obvious 24-hour volume, okay, 70 million, absurd, 80 million, 90, 100, you saw that? And now it's just trickling off very rapidly as the price comes down. 5 million, still trickling off, all the way down. And now we got down just below $2 million 24-hour volume. I mean, and that's a calculated figure too. It's not like they're measuring a whole 24-hour window. So they're measuring just a segment, but oh no, sorry, I'm mistaken. They're not measuring a segment. They're measuring a particular 24-hour period. I am tripping. Needless to say, volume is still significantly higher than it was before the pre-Bittrex. Now, Bittrex obviously is going to increase the volume regardless because it simply makes the project available to so many more people. And so unless you're dealing with a project that's completely dead, which this doesn't appear to be, it's very unlikely that the volume is going to return to that low of a level. So right now, given the price has come down to 53 cents, the pre-Bittrex price was about 40. Stop limit, 45 cents. But honestly, guys, I might hold this for a week on just a little speculation, and we'll see what happens. All right, that's all I got.